But I don't think that's what they're gonna do. I mean, just go tiny? Whoa, Timbersaw.
What you came for.
Copy able to recover some of these early waves. Oh, in the top lane, it's Sacred and Matthew that find the first blood. Fly able to find the counter kill, but Sacred looking for more. One more right click is going to do it to find the Enchantress as well, but he's not going to be able to. Nice Splinter cancels the salve, however. 3 to the 8 and 2 of the Timbersaw. In the bottom lane, though, Kataro, he's on the wrong side of the lane here. Caught by 2 brambles and 1 more right click from the Shadow Realm. Lelis is going to find a kill onto the carry Gyrocopter. Still having an impact. Yudomi TP's to the top lane. Timberchain forward. Arrow off the mark. Can they find the damage? But a nice net from the creep that Fly has. But trapped underneath the tower. The shard is going to block Luna and Fly. Looking for a return kill onto the Tusk, but he's just too tanky. Another. Yuma again being gone on. Snowball into the arrow. The creep comes to catch it, but the shard's going to trap Luna in once again, dying in pretty much the exact same spot that she did last time. WASKA keeping Yuma down. Fly hoping to put similar aggression onto Kataro, but he's sitting pretty healthy. Centaur diving underneath the tower. Is there any follow-up to find damage into this Gyrocopter? Gunner trying to get there with the Firestorm. Chasing him down, but the tower, the Rocket Barrage, they're eating a lot of return damage. Kataro, 60 HP remaining. All it could take is one more right click, but they aren't going to find it. Kataro lives to go back to base, basically. They can Rocket Barrage flak 1 creep camp. Oh, but Monkey King's here! He finds it. Copy's out, or pushes out the wave, smokes up. As there's a snowball onto Copy. Shards blocked in Arena as well. Nice boundless onto 3, but now he's pinned to the wall. Sacred here as well to provide his damage. Just 4 heroes to sit on the head of Copy. Line up. Yeah, this is first map. Fly found. Snowball forward. Arrow follow through as well. Can they find the burst damage to bring down this Enchantress? She is ever so tanky, but trapped in by the shard. Nice boundless. Does that buy enough time? The call down guesses the wrong way. So it covers the approach of Lelis, but Fly. They aren't able to get him, and in the meantime, Copy, he's in trying to bring down Kataro, but he feeds himself. Gunner with the Fiend's Gate on the backside, able to get Kataro, but now can he get out? Pinned to the wall, not able to escape back through his Fiend's Gate. He wants to crawl back into the hole he came from, but WASKA won't let him. Alright, Wukong's command out onto Kataro. Fiend's Grip through Drinking Buddies. Can it keep Kataro alive into... He's out. The snowball coming through. It's Copy that dies instead. The Timbersaw providing the damage. Once again, Copy and Gunner dying for this attempt on a Gyrocopter's life, but this time they don't even get it. Matthew found out. Surely dead here. Out of leap charges. Finally, Nouns finds a kill on the map, but it's only the 4-position Mirana. Smoke up here from Nouns in the river. Smoke is going to break. Sacred in the river. Boundless Strike misses. They don't get a clean connection, and now the Atos, but Tusk too far away. They get the spear back onto Fly with the Pit of Malice onto 2. Who is going to come out on top of this fight as Fly? He's melting. He's trapped on the other side of the fight. He's taking a long time as Lelis gets a terrorize onto 2. Trying to save his life. Gonna dodge the arrow as Fly is still living. The rest of Nouns just escaping while their supports buy time for the retreat. They find Lelis. Fly next on the list as Nature's Attendants come to an end and the damage from the Timbersaw, as well as the Walrus Punch. Dark Mago finds Copy. Spear to the tree. There's an arrow follow-up as well. Nicely timed there from Matthew. Starstorm. Can they find the damage? Mischief dodges the second Starstorm hit for the Solar Flare. They're going to have the right-click damage. It looks like there's no way out of here. But 2 more heroes from the side of WASKA to send on him. Knock. 3. Smoked up on WASKA, run into Fly. They want the bigger target. They find Yuma in the arena. He pops the Eclipse. Is it going to be enough to dissuade them from just ascending upon him? It won't be. Yuma ripped apart. This time, Fly is the survivor. As they find the bigger, better target, the easier target, but now they're turning their sights back onto the Enchantress. Timbersaw dishing out a lot of damage, and slowly but surely this deer will fall. 2 dead as WASKA sweep the map here. Sacred finds Copy as well. Doesn't quite cut the tree. Blinks forward. Off the mark. Gets down before the tree is cut. Not quite being stunned by the snowball. That's going to do it for him as the arrow follow through off the mark. But they're still going to find the damage here as the balance strike doesn't come out in time. Now, up in the high ground, Yodomi gets a drinking, but he's back down to the low ground as well. Doesn't have the damage to deal. Him and WASKA. I'm going to allow them to go high ground. No way to de-push this. They're going to place the Firestorm down. But they're even going to glyph it. Arena solo onto Gunner here. Pops a BKB. And now they're trying to burst down this Underlord with the damage to the Timbersaw. They are going to be able to find a Wukong command on the sideline. But the balance strike doesn't hit on own one. They're just manning up into Copy inside the Wukong's. The Cursed Crown hits onto 2. But Kataro, he's still alive. He's still fighting. There's finally the first life of this gyrocopter as Yuma is able to come in and do a bit of damage. But Dark Mago, he just blinks in, finds a spear onto Yuma, and he's brought down by Sacred. Kataro forcing Nouns into their throne. Left for Nouns as here comes the pit. Fly trying to click in. Cursed Crown, but there's a BKB popped. Arena only onto the Enchantress. He's committing a lot to bring down this deer, and here comes Yuma. He is into the fight, but he's instantly stunned up with the arrow. Has to put the BKB, but he's already dead. Oh my god. Matthew locking down the Luna, not allowing her to have a team fight. Gunner's going to fall shortly after, as well as the Rax. As Copy just respawns. GG's called. Nouns. They lose. I don't think it's going to be an H's Prophet mid. Ooh, I could be wrong. Check out. Just caught by Fly over here. Nexus medium camp. Disruption sets up the unstable concoction with a decent duration on it in the blood grenade. Void. Scatterblast full bore onto Yuma, eating a bit of damage. We're not going to lead to much more. As daytime comes, and now this Night Stalker has to turn with his tail under him here as the Banish comes out. Unstable concoction thrown onto his head, but the cookie forward. Matthew wants to man up into Yuma, who is already low from the early initiation, but Fly is able to bring down Sacred beforehand. Matthew finds a trade as both cores trade their life. The Nature's Wrath coming around, providing the damage. The Acid Spray actually ticks down Matthew on the support. Dark Mago rolling forward, but Fly with a smart TP out. Not going to allow this counter rotation from Dark Mago any real aggressive potential here for these two supports onto Gunner, but the 2 cores onto Yuma, this might lead to something as the unstable concoction is winding up, but he's silenced. He can't throw it out. Forces it on himself, which does stun up Sacred, but Dark Mago, he kites it out, and the Magnetize is going to bring down Yuma eventually as the stone placed down, had the stick to work with, but eventually he ticks out, not able to make it. Disruption, not setting up a concoction. Oh, it is. He is charging it up, but is he going to find vision? Oh my god. Oh my god. The Nature's Wrath just kills them both. I did not see that damage coming, and neither did Team.
What have we here?
Fly a little deep, runs into Yodomi, can disrupt himself, but not sure what more is supposed to happen out of this. Able to click through a cog pretty quickly with it, but he will eventually die. But here comes Copy. He wants Kataro, able to Quelling Blade and Pog pull away from the Sprout, turning their sights over onto Yodomi. Might have to settle for the Clockwork kill, but their Nurse Spirit, he's here with an Arcane Rune. Might want a little piece of this. But Kataro is sitting low right behind him. There's the Arena trying to Rolling Boulder out. It will be successful. Not able to get the pin in time. As here comes the Night Stalker. Pops Nighttime, but not really sure what WASKA's getting out of this. Rolling Boulder off the mark again. They're sitting on top of Copy here as the Eclipse comes out. Not able to really get a kill as now they're fighting under the Magnetize. Able to bring down the Night Stalker, but they will eventually find Copy here. As Kataro able to get some right clicks out. Magnetize slowly chipping down to the side of Nouns. The Rock Flare overhead. Cookie forward, and Matthew finds the kill onto Gunner. They're banging their heads against the side of Nouns here for a bit, and finally they break through as Dark Mago finds the damage into the 3 heroes of Nouns as well as tries to find his way. But Dark Mago finds the final stick whack. Bring down Lelis. 3 dead off the back of an aggressive move from Nouns, trying to find Kataro, but it doesn't quite pay off. While Kataro and the Luna, he's just back to the triangle. Happy as day. There's an Alchemist core here they might be interested in. As Spear over. Doesn't actually connect to the cliffside there. Hook shot forward onto Gunner, and ambitious go. Here comes the solar flare. Arrow through, does land onto Yodomi, and now they're gonna come forward. Cookie just pushes them closer into Gunner and copies through with the catch as well. A forward, a blink, a spear onto Dark Mago, but there's no follow-up. Able to get the rolling boulder away. Ambitious attempt there from Gunner. I mean, even more so from Yodomi, who hook shots the Mars. Here comes a secondary follow-up as the rolling boulder sets the Mortimer's Kisses. They do find Gunner this time around. Rolling boulder off the mark for Laos, but they do find the silence. Fly sitting behind him though. But Yuma, he's setting up with a smoke. Copy already finding Dark Mago, but Yuma blinks forward, finds the unstable concoction, does so much damage and sets up the air to finish off Matthew there. Clean execution there from Nouns.
Radiant are scanning.
Well, Wrath of Nature, Spirit of the Tree. Tried to get to this Troll Warlord, or Troll Summoner, sorry, for some mercy there, but doesn't find the deny. Takes a little bit of some chasing there, but now. And so this is like the dynamic in which Dota 2 heroes operate in. As they find Night Stalker in the mid lane. I get done with my elementary Dota lesson as we come into a fight here. Copy sets up another pickoff. Yuma going for more. They find the stun into Kataru. This is a huge pickoff for nice arena into the spear. Mortimer's Kiss is trying to cover the kill, but surely she is dead. The Eclipse is not going to matter. She has a BKB though. She pops it. Now they're fighting back. Dark Mago with a nice magnetize onto 3. Able to bring down Laos and the hook shot further onto Copy, but Disruption saves them for the moment. Can they turn this around? Nicely timed. Comes out of Disruption into the cogs. Copy trying to fight into Matthew, but Matthew's going to win that. Fly falls as well as 3 heroes fall. Not able to find Kataru. And now Gunner, he has to try to run away from Dark Mago, but all the way back into the pit. Matthew trying to break any sort of smokes that come their way, but the Roshan, it doesn't fall fast enough, and there's the arena onto Dark Mago. Do they have a way into this fight? Copying the backline, trying to click onto Matthew. They're focusing on the Snapfire first, and he is dead. But the Roshan, it does fall. Kataru does grab it as Gunner dies in the pit. Yuma still clicking, still clicking. He's onto Dark Mago as Kataru trapped in a Sprout. Copy's clicking into him, and Dark Mago will fall. Lelis onto Kataru as well as Copy, but the Mortimer's Kisses, they're raining overhead. Sacred running cover, the arrow's off the mark, and they're trying to find Copy on the Station's Prophet, but he isn't going to die. Sacred kiting out the walls here, but the Gleipnir finds him, even though Unstable Concoction doesn't. Trying to fight, trying to run. Matthew bought back into the fight as Kataru is able to live to find another day. Matthew running defense for his team as they do escape with Fly TPing back. A spear back onto Dark Mago, but he doesn't click on anything. Magnetize only onto Gunner for now, but he BKB is coming forward onto Fly, finds the silence. Can they bring in the Shadow Demon before he can get any spells off onto this fight? It would be huge, but they're backing away for now. Disruption on himself, saving from the Mortimer's Kisses as Gunner, he's looking for more. Yuma trying to find a target, but okay, they're going to Dark Mago. BKB runs out, and they finally find it. Kataru walking up the high ground with the Eclipse, but not doing that much damage into the BKB. Yuma, he's sticking on top of him, trying to find the right clicks into him as he blinks forward the Unstable Concoction, able to throw it over onto Matthew. Nice kill. Now a Gleipnir onto 2, clicking down Kataru. That's going to be the first life claimed by Copy, or is it? I said this before, the Manta is popped, but he does finally fall. Buyback from Dark Mago here, trying to get back into this fight. Fight with the second life of the Luna, and the spear back doesn't quite clip Yodomi. Yuma, Unstable Concoction, doesn't land either. Gunner smoked up. They want to keep this aggression going. They see Matthew in the mid lane. Yuma winding up. They see Kataru, but they go on Matthew instead. There's a spear back to the tree. That's an easy kill onto the Snapfire. They didn't want to. They didn't choose to go on the Luna, or they didn't see her in time. The Snapfire is certainly the easier kill there.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
As who's found who here? Disruption setting up for the arrow, nicely timed. Not even gonna need the Gleipnir there as Gunner. That Fly, that would be a target they'd love to have. Glimmer capes up, hiding in the tree line, but Dark Mago, rolling boulder, he's looking forward, and Sacred, he finds him. Silence on top of Silence, but the arena, can they protect Fly here for the moment? In the Pavis, Kataru in with the Eclipse, but Gunner pops a BKB. Looks like he is fighting back into Sacred. He is going to go down. Fly eventually falls, but Dark Mago, he's in deep with the Blade Mail. Yuma would love to find him, but there's the stun. Looking for the TP out. Can they find the damage? They don't. Dark Mago, he escapes on a silver HP as Gunner's looking for Matthew. He's able to find him. Well, Copy is pushing high ground. Hook shot in. Scatterblast, save with a disruption, but Sacred is in the back line. He's looking for Fly, but the Glimmer here is going to save him for now. But Copy in the front line, that's the first life. Gone just like that. Yuma's not in position to counterplay, but now he is. He's in. On to Matthew. They're going to be able to find the damage. Matt keeps him alive for now, but there's a spear back on a Kotaro. Doesn't latch on anything, but in the arena, they have Yudomi. They have Kotaro. Can they fight into this? Yudomi, click down by Lelis. Kotaro pops a BKB, so he's going to walk out of the arena, and they're going to force the glyph as well. Dark Mago finally back online, but the Roshan's banner keeping the creeps alive here in the base as they find the Sprout. Unstable Concoction onto Sacred. He's ripped apart as a dieback as Dark Mago. He goes in, but he's instantly X. Gunner finds him. He's pinned to a tree. Dark Mago, as soon as he lives, he's instantly killed. And now they're on to Kotaro. He doesn't have anything to get out of this Sprout, out of this Gleipnir. I mean, right now he's thinking he wants out of this game as Nouns are way too far ahead. Victory is surely theirs as GG is called. A full team wipe in the base with no buybacks.
Top barrack, 5 seconds remaining.
Kind of getting through this high armor, high sustain lineup, and they're just gonna go Underlord. Arrow found onto Fly. Steps forward with the trade. Finds a shard onto Matthew as he has Arrow. Doesn't have a leap, but Deadshot doesn't land. Still, the right click damage is gonna be enough. Fairy Fire does not keep him alive. Arrow onto Fly. He's really tanky. Deadshot does land onto both. Nicely done. Now places the call and gets a silence as well. Chopping the shards, trying to fight back with a Firestorm onto Fly, and Fly will fall. Yuma looking for the kill onto Sacred, but he doesn't find the damage. In the meantime, on the other side of the map, Gunner and Lelis diving under the tower here as Gunner continues to apply pressure to Yudomi. The Shrapnel is enough. The Blood Grenade forward. The Torrent onto Yuma. A nice set of kills going the way of Nouns here. Not the 6-minute rune. Yudomi up on the high ground. Pinging out Lelis. He's going to walk right into him. Eats a Hammer of Purity. Eats a Purification as well. Looking for the TP out, but one final right click. Yudomi's going to grab it. When it comes to the 6-minute rune, it does go the way of Copy.
Denied.
X mark, Copy, TPing in, Torrent up, Copy. He's going to have plenty of damage to bring down Katara here. No, the Purification, it's here. Blink forward, Sonic Wave onto 2. Nicely found. Might even get more here onto Yudomi. The Scream of Pain dishes out a lot of damage. Can Gunner find the spell? Copy, he's rotating down. He runs into 2, but the play is down here. Yuma, Twin Gate forward, Deadshot, not X Torrent, not even needed. As Lelis peeps the kill onto Kotaro. As in the mid lane, Dark Mago finding aggressive play onto Copy. Fiend's Gate coming down. Sonic Wave onto 3, but the damage is enough. Sacred finds a kill with the Firestorm. Fly finds Sacred trapped in the shard. Snowball's over actually onto Yudomi. But he's splitting his attention. Has to drinking buddies back to the creep wave. Now they're moving aggressive over onto the Kunkka. Finds the Lucent Beam. Blood Grenade forward, but Lelis is sitting behind him. A long zip forward. Twin Gate as well, but there's the boat over the head. Eclipse coming out. Is it going to save Gunner? But the Pit of Mouse is there to cancel the TP, and they find the damage. Quick execution of the Kunkka here in the mid lane. Sacred, Pit of Malice, into the arrow, onto Copy. Do the burst damage to bring down this Queen of Pain. Rooted once again. Has to find a blink out, but she does die. The Firestorm takes her down. Perfectly executed from the side of WASKA. Doesn't care about that. Zip forward onto Gunner. Fiend's Gate as well. We see the potential of the pressure here into these side lanes from the side of WASKA. Once again, caught in the Pit of Malice. There's a Sonic Wave onto 2. Yuma, he's arrived to try to provide pressure as well, but Copy, he's low. Zip forward, onto Fly, zipping farther, wants to find Lelis instead. Big Starstorm onto 3 as Dark Mago finding the damage, finds a right click onto Lelis. Witchblade finish on Dark Mago, so his the initiation, like, so much better. Like, you don't think Underlord is this, like, typical Blink initiator. Okay, we have an Orchid kill, X back onto Matthew. He's gonna be found, nice pick. On the other side of the map, though, they're going to Yuma. This will be an even bigger pick as he pops Pierce the Veil, trying to click into Dark Mago, but he's just not doing any damage. Sacred, TP on the other side. Purification dishing out a lot of damage and zip in. Snowball saving him, bringing him back over on a Sacred, though it's not the target as Dark Mago comes in and rips through Yuma. The carry of Nouns is dead. They're looking for some consolation kills, and they are able to find Sacred. A big find there, killing Yuma. And Dark Mago, he's already on the other side of the map. He's looking for more. Orchid up onto Gunner, but the Eclipse is the main source of damage. Able to run away under the cover of the boat, though. Dark Mago zipping forward, somehow still has mana for this, as he's able to catch Gunner once again, and Matthew brings him down. Aggression on this map. X. Orchid, bring back into the torrent, perfectly placed into the calling. Nice snowball dodge of the arrow, and they're able to execute Dark Mago. Perfectly executed there from Nouns. Matthew in deep. Nouns are smoked up. They're just going to see him. Burst forward, finds the silence with the calling, and the assassinate. No, the repel is able to save him. Purification as well. Dark Mago, he's on the back line, looking for the sniper. Kites away from him, not able to fight him. Sacred on the front line as he's getting clicked down by Yuma. Can he find the damage into this Underlord? He does. He's punched into the air, and Copy, he's on a Dark Mago. Low on mana here. Purification, keeping him up. He wants to zip back in over onto Yuma now that the BKB's gone. The Pierce of Veil is gone, but the Snowball saving him from now. That's going to be the first life claimed as they save Yuma. Matthew, he's in, but he's instantly ripped apart as Yuma's able to TP away, but the rest of the team, are they going to be so lucky? The silence from the Orchid eventually wears off on Dark Mago, but they're happy, content, settling for the tier 2 tower. Oh, Yuma does die. He died on the other side after the TP, I guess. And now Gunner, he's back in with Flying Copy, but Dark Mago is just on him under the effects of the repel. Nothing they can do to stop him. As they do, they find Gunner. But the Sonic Wave, the Snowball, it's enough. Yuma showing
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
zip forward onto Gunner with the silence. Arrow follow up nicely timed, but the Drinking Buddies, the Snowball, is buying a bit of time, and Yuma pops a Pierce of Veil. Now time to click into the opponent team here. Walks up the high ground, pops a BKB in the Eclipse as the silence over Dark Mago, but he's just not dying. No one on the side of WASKA is dying. Gunner has to find the TP out, but he's not going to make it. I call it correctly this time. The TP isn't successful, and Sacred does fall. Dark Mago in the back line, look for Yuma. Yuma, silence, being ran at, but the grenade isn't going to stop Dark Mago from getting the kill. And now they can turn over onto Lelis. It is a wrapping all the way around. They're gonna find Matthew. Orchid, bring back into the torrent. Fiendskate, Sacred's just trying to get out of here as Yuma presses a Pierce of Veil, trying to fight into Kataro. Nice Sonic Wave onto 2 as Dark Mago. His life is gonna be claimed here. On the other side of the fight, Sacred is just, whoa, what's he doing over there? Just completely alone. Here comes a Snowball in, up to the high ground. Fly is going to be eviscerated, but maybe he set up a fight for the rest of his team. Yudomi in an awkward position. Another Assassinate comes through, and they're able to get the kill. Dark Mago going on to Yuma, but this time he pops a BKB. He's going to TP out, and he lives. Guys, he lived, I promise. And now Dark Mago, he's forward, but just eats a ton of damage from Copy. Repel on him, able to chase for more. Finds the pullback onto Lelis, but Copy's going for more. He finds the burst damage. Copy trades his life for the mid laners of WASKA to Sacred. It'd be a tanky target, but a possible one, as they are going to find him. They're forward onto the calling. Doesn't quite get him in. Deadshot pulls him back. Oh, yeah, he does melt. The pit. Surely they do. Yeah, they get ignored. Maybe it's perfectly placed in the mid lane, though. Here's initiation. Dark Mago with the BKB, but he's getting ripped apart by the right-click damage of Yuma. He's at to zip around, but there's a Sonic Wave onto the Mirana. She is going to die. Kataro with the BKB, charging forward with the Eclipse, is going to come to an end, as so has Yuma's BKB. Catch Nouns off guard, but Gunner, he's running into him. He's going to break the smoke onto Sacred. There's a zip forward onto Gunner. They're going to try to bring him down, but they're fighting inside the calling. Dark Mago finding the damage forward onto Fly. There's a Sonic Wave onto 2. Dark Mago on the other side of the map. Can't Copy burst him with Yudomi sitting behind him. There's no shot. Now Matthew just clicking onto Copy. He's doing so much damage to support Mirana under the cover of the BKB, and Copy has to blink away. Now Kataro, man fighting into Yuma. Yuma looking for the TP away. He is going to find under the cover of the BKB. But now a buyback onto Fly. BKB's wasted. Who has a fight left in the tank as a tidal wave pulls Matthew into the silence, back into the shards, but the damage, I don't think it's going to be enough. Dark Mago looking for it, but can't find the catch onto Copy. There's a Sonic Wave back, but he gets a zip. He's alive for the moment, and he's being healed by the Purification. Daggers coming forward. Assassinate does land, as they want to look for more. X onto Yudomi, repels himself as Copy blinks forward, but he gets blown up. Arrow isn't going to land. TP away after the Fiend's Gate came through, but they're initiating the other side of the map. A huge pull from Dark Mago, and they're getting ripped apart by the Eclipse, forced him off the BKB. Oh my god, what an initiation. Doesn't quite land a kill, but instills fear in their heart. Sonic Wave in the back line. Assassinate doesn't come through. Dark Mago lives. And Kataro, he's on the high ground. He's been fighting Yuma, and Yuma, he doesn't stand a chance. He can pop the BKB, but he's ripped apart. Probably regrets buying that, or pressing that button, because he has buyback, but he's not going to have BKB when he comes back. Not going to have Pierce Surveil as well. Up. Down, so they can't stick around for too much longer before the... Okay, smoke breaks on Kataro. Before the creeps start pushing tier 4s. There's an initiation on the back line. There's a Pit of Malice. There's an arrow onto Fly as well. Dark Mago is going to take the opportunity to blow up the Tusk. Blow up Gunner as well. He gets the BKB off. There's a Sonic Wave over him. But Dark Mago, he's on to the Quap. Copy, able to get the blink away here. As where are the heroes of Nouns hiding in the corner as Copy falls. Gunner next on the menu. Yuma completely alone. Pops a Pierce Veil. Trying to right click, but looking for the TP out. Lelis not so lucky here. As it's going to be a 3-for-0. A 4. Omi's Omni Knight just does so much work. Sacred, he's in. Gets silenced. Not able to find the pit. But Dark Mago, he's in. Finds a pull. Onto 2. Can they burst a hero down in this duration? Gunner on the front line. Trying to get a boat over the top of him. But the barracks, it's been claimed. Mega Creeps are now well and alive. There's a Hex onto Kataro, but he has 2 lives as a hero you even want to commit onto. Things great in the background as Matthew, he's the one clicking down onto Yuma, who's the real carry here, as he finds some pokes into Kataro, does a lot of damage, ripping through Kataro, ripping through Sacred, but it's only the first life. Assassinate does finish down, but now there's a double pull once again from Dark Mago, doing so much damage to the Tusk. Not able to bring down Gunner quite yet as a Sonic Wave in the back line. Not able to find anyone. It's a buyback from Sacred here. Looking to put an end to this as they're in the long-range Eclipse. Bursting down Gunner. Now there's a double zip onto Yuma. Onto Lelis. The Pit of Malice over the top. Now he's turning, but he's able to get through Kataro. Oh my god, he just turns. But the Ancient, it's exposed. Matthew tries to click onto it. There's the Fiend's Gate coming forward, finds a pull onto Yuma. Dark Mago looking to bring this game back as there's a buyback from Luna. Yuma, he doesn't have it. The Pit of Malice over the top. Sacred looking to Fiend's Grave through, but he's brought back by the Tidal Wave. Not the target you want to go on as creeps. They're surrounding your Ancient. Kataro, he's on it. He's looking to clip through. Copy, can they turn this around? Can they hold? Sacred, he's going to fall. But Fly, he's dying. Copy, he's dying. He can blink away, but he doesn't live. That's the Ancient falling. And fuck shit as Kataro. Oh my god, another Scatter Blast and Torrents off the mark, but the final right click, they find the first blood. Away from the lane. They found him. Everyone's too embarrassed to ask in public chat, but I promise my DMs are flooded. Cookie forward on Kataro, Scatterblast through, Lucent Beam buying a little bit of time, but not enough. Lelis finds a kill. A nice pick off found there by the Snapfire. Copy on the high ground. Look, Ma observing with no hands as the Mortimer's kisses rain. Attempt onto Dark Mago, gets a spear onto Copy, but he's X'd. He's going to be brought back into the damage of Nouns. Still pretty tanky though, but the burst damage coming through, the Hex is not going to save him there. And now there's no Hex to protect Matthew. Able to get the Shackle, but a little too little too late. Copy is low, not that much mana. Eclipse coming on through. Can they find the burst damage? Yes, the Lucent Beam holds him in place. Nice kill. Copy out of resources, going for the kill onto the Shaman. Like a Willow, and then also do a shit ton of damage like a Willow. Although Kataro, uh-oh. What a huge find by Nouns. Now an X back, boat onto the Enchantress. This is a tough target to bring down. The Mortimer's Kiss is over the head. They get a Shackle onto the Storm, but there's just no fall. The Mortimer's Kiss has put it into that. And now the Overgrowth holding down the Enchantress, turning back over to their preliminary target. And just 3 kills back to back. Like I said, if Nouns got off to a roll here, this game would bring WASKA back into the game.
Dire are scanning.
Zip forward, X mark onto the boat. This is a good pick on the Dark Mago. Not able to find the saving hex. Or if he, no, he did, it just didn't matter. And now they find even more. It's like I'm getting deja vu. This exact same thing happened, except last time Copy died. This time doesn't expend nearly as many resources as the execution was there. And now they're able to set up for more. Under the Nation's Grasp, eats a Tauren, eats a Scatterblast, rooted up. But here's an Eclipse. Kataro, he's arrived, looking for the trade over onto Fly. Copy, he goes in, he wants to fight, he wants to bring down Sacred and gets a pull. Mortimer's kisses over the head. Kataro is not ready for all this damage. They're able to execute from just such a far ways away as well. As Fly, he catches Sacred, a long zip in, set up by the Overgrowth. They find Sacred. This is a dieback on him. And Dark Mago, he blinks forward to what? Find Fly? Couldn't even find him last time, and now he's scouting out Matthew, scouting out Kataro. There's a Sentry on the ground. He's in the midst of it. They find him. Unlucky there from our Train Protector. In the meantime, Fly, again, found, but now this is counter initiation. A huge boat over onto Kataro. Mortimer's kisses overhead. They find the Luna. That's a trade Fly's happy with every day as Yuma cleans up the Shadow Shaman. I mean, it's just looking a little sad here for the side of Team WASKA. And now with this kill, we get, what, 620? It's not even funny. It's, Oh, here's a go. Onto Copy. They could get his first life here. Onto the Shackle. Will they be able to find the damage with the Chakram? Surely. That's the first life of Copy, but they just gave him a whole new mana pool. Is this really what you want? Is the rest of the team descending onto Yodomi with Yuma here? He dies way quicker, or does he? They're just changing targets onto Sacred. Somehow the Timber Saw is less tanky than the Enchantress. But 21 minutes in, 12k behind. That's true. Into the arena, into the Eclipse. Can they bring down Yuma? Yuma! No more Yuma. Saw no arena, no Eclipse, but here comes Yodomi. The Spear, it's off the mark, and now Copy just pops to BKB. Oh no, a failed initiation from Dark Mago, and it's just gonna cost him his life.
Hunting bounties.
Oh, they're catching Gunner too. I mean, now just bleeding a couple kills across the map. Not how you hold on to a lead.
Dire are scanning.
Not quite the completed
Radiant's middle
Conda
tower is under attack.
onto Yuma. It just has the components. Gunner, Ags, Blade Mail, Zip in. They find Sacred. Instantly deleted. Now, the X-Pack, the boat, the fleet coming in on a Kataro. Oh my god, they just got deleted. Just like that. Gets the blink away. Has another zip. Can he find the click? Zipping through the trees. Finally finds him. Costs a lot of zip. Finds a pullback, and he does so much damage. Jesus Christ. Pops the arena, trying to fight out of it, but he has the damage and just right-click through him. Finds his backside. They want to keep these pickoffs on the cores of WASKA running, and they find Sacred. This guy dies instantly to the damage of Copy and Yuma. Back to full health, back to full mana, wants to find a way. There's a Hex onto Yuma, covered by the Lotus Orb, trying the damage, the right-click damage. The BKB does not save Dark Mago. And now the Roshan's banner is down into the BKB, into the right-click. Kataro trying to man-fight Yuma, trying to bring glory to his team, but Copy, he's in. He's fighting Matthew once again. Yuma able to rip him apart. Dark Mago, he bites back into the fight. On the other side, Sacred trying to deal with the rest of the lineup, but Copy, Lelis, they have the damage. Yuma still trying to 1v5 the team. First life is claimed as Kataro stands his ground. Buyback from Sacred as well. Buyback's just bleeding from the side of WASKA at the moment. Going the way of Nouns. Heading to next, they find the break on the Enchantress. She gets ripped apart.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
The support's dead, no buyback. X-Mark, Tidebringer back, finds the Manta. Can they bring down Kataro? They're manning up into her, and they do. 75 seconds dead, no buyback. Sacred on the deck as well. That's a dieback. That's going to be the game. Nouns, they're bringing to a game 5. Full team wipe. GG is called. Okay. Matthew's here. He's minding his own business as he gets disrupted, sets to the unstable concoction, and it flies out on his head with the acid spray. Level 2 timing here from the safe lane of Nouns, and they find the first as the better stun out of the two. As Dark Mago, they find Lelis here. Uh-oh. Going for... Cookie forward, on to fly. Charging an unstable concoction of disruption. Gonna be able to throw it charged up pretty well onto Sacred's head, but he doesn't take that much damage from it. Looks like they're just trading, but it's Dark Mago. He's gonna provide the damage. Blinks in with the scream. Can they bring down Yuma? Absolutely they can. Matthew finds a kill. A nice rotation from Dark Mago, and Yadomi's here as well. A lot of heroes coming up early as Sacred charging forward, going to find the Void onto Fly, Scatterblast as well. Blood Grenade forward from Yadomi, and Dark Mago finds a kill down here in the bottom lane. Her rotation position has to cookie down the cliff, but Copy, he's here. He's looking for a return kill onto Matthew. Disruption over onto Dark Mago, but he's bashed up by the Roshan. Copy's taking damage from the Beast as he has to be careful. Eventually does find the balance strike as he turns into Roshan himself. Counter rotation from Copy on the top lane. Kataro alone. Cleave down. As the smoke up, they find Gunner. Blink forward, finds a Scream of Pain. Sonic Wave back into the Dragon Tail. Boat overhead is not going to save him as a Cookie forward finishes the job. WASKA finding the early rotations.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
They're just making WASKA play scared and also like not think about their Alchemist. As here's a Promise Spring over on a Matthew. Boundless Strike forward. Torrent follow-up, X back into the arrow. Can they bring down Matthew? The Sonic Wave comes overhead. Now the Scatterblast. Boat. Copy. He has to escape, but the Void is slowing him up. Unstable Concoction. Yuma get it off. He can, but can Copy escape? That's the question. Underneath the tier 1 tower, Sacred needs one more, two more right clicks, but he's not going to be able to get it. Or can he? The Void. He finds it, and the Monkey King does eventually fall. Copy. Finding Yadomi here. A tough target to bring down. Sacred's in the area. Building up the Jingu stacks. Looking for the Boundless. Does find it into the arrow. No, goes the other way. And now Lelis, he's the one in danger. Disruption onto the DK as the Wukong's command comes out overhead. But Copy, he's still falling. They're finding the damage into him. As 4 heroes are here and Fly, he's in trouble now. Slowed by the enchant. And Sacred's able to find the right click. Kataro finds a kill. Before the BKB time. But in the mid lane, they find the initiated on a Gunner. Pops the Blade Mail. Buying a little bit of time as the boat comes overhead. The Unstable Concoction onto Copy. They find the damage. Perfectly timed smoke there. Fortuitous. Big smoke from Team WASKA. Looking to make an aggressive move here. Lelis might be the target. Smoke breaks. Can they find the initiation? Dragon Tail gets a leap to the low ground. Copy follows them down and they find the damage. Sonic Wave through. Boat comes out but does not save Lelis there. But Yuma and Lelis, they're making a rotation all the way around. Unstable Concoction being rounded up. Blink forward, finds a Concoction. Arrow follow-up, perfectly executed. They bring down Matthew. In the meantime, they don't want to be initiated on. And Gunner, he's going to encroach forward. Copy, he's just a tree. He's not even a hero. And Gunner, nice talker ult. He is going to be found. Yuma, Sonic Wave, onto 2, brings down Fly. And Yuma pops a BKB, but he's getting ripped apart. They find the perfect targets. Copy caught in the Wukong's command. Or no, he pops a Wukong's command. It's the Quap found. But Kataro, he's just manning up in it. He's just man-fighting the Monkey King inside the Wukongs. Does get the Jingu strikes. Gunner is still alive as well. He's a tree. Boundless Strike. Shard gets him away. Gunner looks to be in trouble. On the wrong side of the map here. Hiding the tree line. Looking for the TP, but instantly canceled. Matthew. He spotted him. It's a 3 for 3. Copy, looking for more. Boundless Strike, it misses. Yuma, winding up the Unstable Concoction. They find the Gleipnir, find the 2-man stun onto Kataro. Is he going to fall here? Cookie away, but still the Primal Spring lands. Now he's turning with the Orchid, wants to find the damage into the Alchemist. But the Alchemist, he's strong, he's manning up. He's trying to find it in, but here comes the Quap. But the Boundless Strike onto 2. Very nicely done. A banish onto Sacred, kind of strange, but they still find the damage into the Quap. Turning over onto Matthew. Nouns strikes back hard and fast. As a 3 for nothing, double kill for Yuma. Oh, Dragon Tail. They find Copy. Can they find the damage with the Morbius? Gives pops a BKB. Boundless Strike up to the high ground with the Sonic Wave. It pushes them down. Can Dark Magoo find the damage? Gets the Jingu. Life stealing up. They aren't finishing off Copy. And now Dark Magoo. He's in the middle of the Wukong's command. They find the X, but he pops the BKB. On the other side of the fight, Yuma clicking, bringing down Matthew. He's going to be able to find them. Kataro back to the high ground, trying to click down Lelis. Saved by the disruption for now as Gunner is clicking into them. Yuma trying to find a way back into this fight, winding up the concoction. Can he find the target? He does. He finds Kataro, but he's instantly Dragon-tailed up himself. But the Orchid, the damage, the right clicks. Can he bring down Kataro? The nice boundless strike onto 2. Gets Yodomi, gets Kataro. Now it's just Sacred and Dark Mago left as they try to deal with Fly, but he's just not dying. How is this Shadow even so goddamn tanky as the BKB comes to an end? Disruption saves Fly from Dark Mago. Now he's caught in the silence, caught in the Gleipnir, caught in the grave. A chaotic team fight there from both Nouns and WASKA, but building. Sacred running forward. They see Yuma. Yuma walking up the hill. He blinks up, but he has the BKB into the disruption, kind of wasting the BKB duration here a little bit as he pops the Smoke Wave. Nice Sonic Wave onto 2, but Fly, he's still alive. Yuma trying to man fight, trying to fight into Matthew, but the BKB, it's over, and he's clicked down Kataro. Now WASKA, they're at the head of this fight now. X brings back Ghost, brings down Sacred. Yodomi trying to click into Copy, but Copy with the Boundless Strike, able to hold him up. The rest of Nouns able to bring down Yodomi. 2 supports dead, Sacred dead as well. Ratting this tier 2 tower. It is going to fall to the creeps, it looks like. Yuma charging up, finds the X back. Unstable Concoction. Can they burst him before the BKB? They can! No BKB, no Satanic, no buyback. And now the team fight, it's oh so easy as the Gleipnir finds 2. Yuma able to chunk down Matthew. He's able to escape with a sliver of HP as they turn back over onto the towers. Able to cut the tree onto Copy, but he's just done it for no moment, no follow-up. As the Torrent, the Balance Strike into the arrow. They find the stun. Oh my god. Now 2 cores dead, no buyback. Mormor's Kisses coming in. Trying to clear the creep wave. That's about all it can do. As they find more. They find the Gleipnir. Unstable Concoction as well. Copy clicking into Sacred. He is going to be ripped apart. Bleeding kills 1 by 1. As 3 are dead. They're going to tier 4s, but those creeps and base. They're coming. As 30 seconds with no heroes. Nice Talk, the only one of the buyback. And he's going to use it. They're still going. They're not scared, though. Yuma running forward. Sproing kites him around, though. X back into the Unstable Concoction. That's a dead Enchantress. She has no buyback. Copy looking for more. Trying to bring down Matthew here. But Nouns, they're looking to get WASKA out of this game number 5, out of this series. Nouns, they're on the precipice of qualifying. And Sacred and Matthew, they have to find something. They have to find a way to hold. But 29k behind. It's way too late. Die back from Sacred. Throne exposed. Nouns, they've done it. They've qualified to BetBoom Dacha. Nothing left in the ticket here as the Ancient, quarter of HP. Dark Mago, he is in. Sonic Wave onto 2. They're doing one last desperate hold, but the throne falls. That's all that matters. Now